Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today I woke up and I realized the Path of Light was active, and I figured you guys would probably want to know a little bit about it, how to make it work for you, and whether it's even worth, paying attention to, really. So I figured that's what we're going to go over today. And I think in general, this is not a great thing for us, right? But it is extra resources doing the things you would normally do, and it's always nice to be able to time your account work, your energy usage, with events that are offering you free rewards along the way. And I think that's the appropriate way to look at this. Is it going to be amazing? No. And do you need to finish it all? No, neither of those things are true, but it does offer an opportunity to get some extra resources by really doing the normal stuff that you would do. You'll see over here, this is the first time they're doing this, right? It's going to last for about 4 days, and yeah, it's not always going to be perfect, but one thing that you'll notice is if you look over here on the side, it has get artifacts and accessories and upgrade artifacts and accessories under objectives. Basically, whatever the objectives are, you're going to need to complete those in order to get the coins to unlock each different level. So you need a key up at the top to unlock a path, and then you'll need coins to unlock each stage of that path. And along the way, you'll have the opportunity to get another key from each stage so that you can get all 3 stages or all 3 paths if you want to. I don't really think that's necessarily advisable, but it is one of those things where it can coincide very nicely with whatever it is you happen to be doing outside of that. So one thing that I would be looking at, and you can see here on the objectives, it opens it up and it shows you where you get coins from, right? So you can get artifacts and accessories, so just farming, right, from campaign or dungeon, or you can upgrade artifacts and accessories, and that takes you immediately to your champion spot, right? So there's different ways you can go ahead and do that if you want to. And I'm trying to see where the breakdown is. If you go under information here, it breaks down exactly what you're getting from every single piece of upgrade or gear that you're finding out there. But I did the math for you guys so you at least understand what it takes. Basically what it's going to be is, if you want to upgrade a 6-star piece of gear all the way to 16, you're going to get 960 coins out of that. If you want to upgrade it to just level 12, it's 180 coins that you get. So definitely there's more coins to be had by taking it to 16, but it also costs a lot more silver, so you got to weigh that for yourself. Similarly, in a rank 5 piece of gear, taking that all the way up to level 16, you're going to get 726 coins. And you take it to 12, 106 coins. So there's definitely a big jump in the coin benefit by going to 16 as opposed to 12. But obviously, you have to balance your silver out. Is that the difference there can be exponential or very minimal depending on how lucky you get with your rolls. But that's probably going to be the way that most people are going to be trying to get their points for this Path of Light, is by ranking up gear. Now with the instant gear upgrade, it makes it a lot faster and a lot easier. The other thing is obviously by farming dungeons. So, if you get rank 6 gear, right, if you're farming stage 25, you're getting rank 5 and rank 6 gear. It's pretty much all epic and legendary stuff at that point. You're getting somewhere between 30 and 50 points per piece of gear. If you're doing stage 20, obviously you're going to be getting some rare pieces as well, but it's still all rank 5 and 6, so you're still talking somewhere between 25 and 50 points per piece of gear that you get. So is it a great usage? Not necessarily, but in 4 runs you're going to get at least 100 points, if not more than that. And most likely you're going to get more than that. So there's definitely more than a couple ways to do this. So if you're farming normally, let's say you do, let's say you do 100 runs a day of whatever stage, whatever dungeon, you're going to be getting a fair amount of points along that way, 2,500 points kind of, say stage 20 is a minimum, you'll get at least 2,500 points every single day just by doing that over the 4 days. Not to mention, if you rank that gear up, then you're going to be getting more points on top of that. So it's not a huge cost. Now, the real question is, what are the benefits from this, right? Because you normally just farm anyway. Well, if you can time it with the, whatever tournaments are going on right now. I think there's an ice golem tournament, which is like, yay. But let's say you time it with that. Obviously, you're going to get points for that tournament. But importantly here, what are you getting out of this stuff? So I did add up all the different things that you can get, and it's going to feel a little underwhelming considering the amount of points you put in. But I think if we look at it as a sense of, I'm doing this anyway, these are bonuses, then you can see it as not a terrible thing. It's not a great thing, but it's not terrible at all. It's bonus resources. So if you go down this first path here on the left, right, this is really the chicken path, because at the end you're going to be getting a bunch of different chickens. The total stuff that you can receive on that path, you can get 85 gems, 3 brews, 3 rarity charms, you can get 1 day XP boost, you get 5 greater potions, you get 5 core hammers, and core hammers could definitely be good, 2 3-star chickens, and then you get 1 4-star chicken and 1 5-star chicken. So it's a lot of stuff that's being offered there, but none of it's really game breaking. Obviously the most expensive of them all is that 5-star chicken. That can be really valuable for people ranking stuff up, but you're only getting 1. It's not a great incentive to be pushing down this path, but it is nice bonus resources while you're doing about your daily stuff. The middle one is going to give you a total of 225 energy, 3 brews, 1 day XP boost. You're going to have 5 greater potions as well as 5 type charms. These are pretty much worthless in my opinion, but you know, there it is. You do get 1 bonus refill as well. So that's, you know, I think it's 100, and I think it's going to depend on your level, but it's basically like another 140 energy as well. It's 2 rare books, 1 epic book, and 1 legendary book. And obviously legendary books are really difficult to come by. Epic books aren't particularly easy for everybody, and they're incredibly valuable. So this might be the path that a lot of you choose, just trying to get to that legendary book right there. And then the very last path, which I already started down, it's going to be this is the shard path, basically. That's how I look at it. So you got the chicken, the book, and the shard path, right? So on the shard path, we're gonna have 525,000 silver. We're gonna have 1 day XP boost, 5 brews, 5 rank charms, right? We've also got 5 greater potions, 10 core hammers, which is always nice, 1 5-star speed glyph, 2 ancient shards, and 1 void shard. So, you know, decent rewards, but nothing super crazy in there. Again, 1 void shard is nothing to go ham over. Now, each path does have a different coin cost, so, you know, that makes it nice and easy to figure out. But this gem pass is going to be the cheapest out of all of them. It's going to cost you 18,250 coins, right? And then again, we're getting those light coins from ranking our gear up or getting more gear. It's going to cost you 18,250 coins. The book path is going to cost you 21,400 coins, and then the shard path is going to cost you 19,950 coins. So it's not a huge difference between any of them. I think the biggest range is about a 3,000 coin difference, so nothing too wild on that, but there is a bit of a difference. So what I would recommend, look at these rewards. 1, figure out, do I have silver to upgrade gear? If not, you're probably not going to be getting to that final number unless you're, you know, just going ham on the farming, right? You're going to get a lot of points from upgrading gear. Outside of that, it's going to be pretty difficult. You also want to figure out, you know, am I going to be farming a lot? Do I have the energy to do that? If you do, then that obviously offers up a lot more possibilities, right? You can farm spider, get a lot of gear and a lot of silver as a result, and sell off what you don't need and rank up what you want. And that could be a good path. But, you know, I would be not looking to say, I got to complete it all. I don't think that's the case here. I think you just complete what you can. And if you feel like you might be able to get to these final rewards, those are going to be very good. So you want to choose the one that's going to be the best for you and start down that path, continue down that path. And then if you complete that, then you can choose another one that you think is going to be valuable for you. So if, like for myself, you know, I would either have gone down the book path or the gem path, the shard path, I should say. And so I went ahead and started down the shard path. I do have a lot of silver kind of saved up at this point, so I'll probably be able to complete at least, you know, 1 or 2 of these and without any issue. So I'm probably going to go down the book path next and get some more legendary books to rank up, or to, you know, book up the champions that I do have. So it's you know, it's a cool little event. I think the idea behind this is really cool. I wish it was a little bit more exciting. I wish, one, there were more objectives and more paths to get here. It would have been a lot more fun to see people try different approaches to get to this and really be able to get more out of it. And I would have obviously loved to see the rewards be higher, but that part is what it is. You're doing the same stuff you would normally do, so these are bonus resources. You know, nothing to get really happy about, but I don't think it's anything really to get upset about either, as these are, you know, again, bonus resources that you wouldn't have normally. So it's not a problem, I would say. But yeah, that's it. That's the Path of Light. I think it's definitely something that, you know, for some of you might be worth focusing on a little bit. I know for myself, I'm going to be upgrading some gear. It seems like a perfect opportunity to get some free coins, get some extra stuff while upgrading gear, which I would do normally anyway. I think this is a great opportunity for it. I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of additional farming. That, you know, that's just not in the flow of where I am right now with my account. There's no great tournaments going on at the moment, so for me, that's not something that I really need to do. Now I do wish they had timed this with some like events, so you would be getting double the resources for what you're, you know, spending, but you know, for obvious reasons, they didn't do that. So we are where we are with it, and I think it's still a pretty fun little thing that can, you know, provide a little bit more focus, because sometimes we need that. We need a little focus of what am I doing today? What am I working on my account? I think right now, gear upgrades, gear farming, that's got to be your focus, and then you can get this Path of Light stuff along with it. I think that's a pretty nice little bonus. So anyway, there you go, guys. That's the information on the Path of Light. Hopefully this is helpful for you and clears up any questions you might have about it and gives you a little bit of an idea of how to go about you know, finishing this. I would probably recommend either the shard or the book path for most of you as far as which one to go down. You know, the chicken's always great, but we're always getting more champions, so I don't know that you necessarily need to get more chickens right off the bat here. And the gems that you get out of it's the one spot that offers gems, and you're only getting what, 85 gems total. That's basically 2 free refills of energy. You're getting more than that with the energy here in that middle path, so that's definitely more valuable, even if it does cost a little bit more. You're getting a free refill plus 225 energy, which is like, you know, another 2 refills basically worth of energy. The silver you're getting from the shard path, I don't feel is extremely valuable. It's like 500,000 silver. I mean, obviously silver is super valuable, but I just don't feel like it's enough to really make a difference on your account. So I wouldn't really be pursuing that side of things. The one thing that the right and the left do have that the middle path doesn't is those core hammers, and that is definitely really nice, especially, you know, for upgrading gear. But that's another crafting thing that, you know, is a little bit RNG anyhow. So I would think I would go down the middle path. I'd probably go down the right path, outside of that, the shard path, and then I'd say the chicken path for last. So that's my ranking of them. That's, if you wanted to know which one I would recommend, that's how I would go about it. But you know, it's up to you. It's what your account needs. So you got to figure that out and make that choice for yourselves. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around. If you have a moment, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Until next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.